When boredom knocks on the door, science is there to remind us of the incredible wonder of the world we live in. I'm going to introduce you to 7 scientific facts that you didn't know and that will blow your mind. Subscribe to our channel and like this video to show your support for our work. So, hold on tight because we're about to explore the unimaginable. 1. Parallel universes. In the intriguing book The Hidden Reality, renowned science communicator Brian Greene unravels 9 fascinating theories from mathematics and physics that lead us to a truly extraordinary conclusion: parallel universes are a plausible reality. This implies that somewhere in the vast cosmos, exact copies of you are watching this same video, living parallel lives in distant galaxies. The explanation behind this idea involves the infinity of the universe and the limitation of possible particle combinations within it. In this context, the existence of a second Earth, a perfect replica of our own, is inevitable but situated so far away that our cosmic vision can never reach it. This perspective profoundly challenges our understanding of existence and space-time, offering a glimpse of the incredible possibilities that the multiverse may hold. 2. Fermat's last theorem. In 1637, renowned French mathematician Pierre de Fermat left the world puzzled with a marginal note containing his last theorem. In it, Fermat claimed to have a spectacular proof but stated that it wouldn't fit in the margins of the book he was writing. This enigma challenged the mathematical community for centuries, creating a seemingly unsolvable mystery. The saga to unravel Fermat's theorem lasted an astonishing 385 years. It was only in 1995 that British mathematician Andrew Wiles, after a challenging and passionate intellectual journey, managed to solve this extraordinary mathematical puzzle. Wiles dedicated years of his life to this challenge, overcoming intellectual obstacles that seemed insurmountable. The most fascinating aspect of this story is that, along with his note, Fermat left the following comment: "I have discovered a truly marvelous proof of this theorem, which this margin is too narrow to contain." However, it is unlikely that he had actually found a solution with the knowledge available in his time. 3. Unconscious prediction. Often, we are surprised to find that our brains have already made decisions before we are even aware of them. This reveals an incredible complexity in our mental processes. A study conducted in Italy offers an enlightening perspective on this fascinating phenomenon. In this study carried out in Veneto, Italy, in 2007, undecided citizens about the expansion of a U.S. military base in the region became involuntary protagonists of an intriguing investigation. Psychologists Silvia Galdi and Luciano Arcuri from the University of Venice conducted an experiment that shed light on how our minds can operate at unconscious levels, sometimes surprisingly accurately. The experiment involved presenting a series of images to 129 volunteers with doubts, some of which had explicit references to the military facilities in question. The participants' task was to indicate, using buttons, whether they were in favor or against the base's expansion. The interesting twist here was the speed at which the images were presented. They passed so quickly that consciousness barely had time to register what the eyes had captured. It was at this moment that something remarkable happened. At the end of the experiment, the results revealed something surprising. Those who had been against the base during the experiment, with no idea of the content of the images, maintained the same position when faced with the actual decision in the plebiscite. In other words, their brains had already made the choice long before they themselves realized it. This suggests that in many situations, our minds can discern and decide even before our conscious sense comes into play. 4. Empathy in babies. Surprisingly, empathy, one of the most human characteristics, is not an exclusive skill of adults. Even babies as young as 6 months old show signs of this fundamental ability. In a study conducted by the renowned Yale University, the results revealed that babies have a natural inclination to interact with altruistic individuals over those who hinder. Imagine observing 6-month-old babies, still in their early steps on the journey of life. Faced with a 30-second theatrical scene in which a red circle tries to climb a mountain, these babies are introduced to 2 characters, the yellow triangle offering help and a blue square doing everything to hinder. What the babies choose reveals a lot about human nature. The study surprisingly found that approximately 80% of the babies chose to interact with the collaborative triangle. This early preference for helpers over hinderers sheds light on empathy as an essential evolutionary adaptation. These impressive results demonstrate that empathy is deeply rooted in our biology from the earliest stages of our existence. It not only connects us to each other but also emphasizes the importance of compassion and collaboration in our journey as human beings. Therefore, empathy is not just an intrinsic characteristic but also a window that allows us to understand the essence of humanity from the beginning of our lives. 5. Deadly mosquitoes. It is surprising and even shocking to realize that, in terms of mortality, mosquitoes far surpass the destructive capacity of humans themselves. While wars and violence among humans result in approximately 475,000 deaths each year, mosquitoes stand out as the true deadly champions of the planet, claiming the lives of an astonishing 725,000 people annually. This disturbing data makes us reconsider our perception of natural threats and highlights the urgency of dealing with the control of these disease-transmitting insects. The prevalence of these tiny creatures as mass murderers is related to the diseases they propagate, such as malaria, dengue, Zika, and yellow fever. These illnesses have a global reach and affect millions of people, especially in tropical and subtropical regions. Mosquitoes act as vectors for these diseases, transmitting pathogens from an infected person to another, making them a formidable threat to public health. 6. Diamond rain. Saturn and Jupiter, the mighty gas giants of our solar system, are the stage for a truly dazzling phenomenon, the possibility of diamond rains. On these planets, furious electrical storms play a crucial role in transforming methane, a common gas in their atmospheres, into solid carbon, which, under extreme pressures and temperatures, metamorphoses into raw diamonds. This idea alone is as fascinating as it is extraordinary, offering a glimpse of how extreme cosmic conditions can give rise to dazzling treasures. However, it is important to note that the feasibility of this process is the subject of debates among scientists due to the complex thermodynamic issues involved. 7. Carbon-14 and atomic tests. The atomic tests conducted during the intense era of the Cold War left a remarkable legacy that transcended geopolitical boundaries. They released a curious substance into the environment, radioactive carbon-14, which intriguingly found its way into our bodies. This radioactive legacy, far from being a threat, has become a valuable tool for science. With carbon-14 incorporated into our tissues and organs, scientists gain the ability to delve deep into the internal machinery of the human body. This peculiar substance has served as a reliable biological ruler, allowing the measurement of cellular regeneration rates and a deeper understanding of the processes that sustain our lives. Imagine, for a moment, that your body is an intricate biological clock, with its gears composed of cells, tissues, and organs. Carbon-14, like a delicate probe, allows us to closely observe the movement of these clock gears. It helps us decipher how long each cell takes to regenerate, revealing the regeneration rates of specific organs. Through this discovery, we have gained an unprecedented insight into how the human body functions, how it renews and adapts over time. The analysis of carbon-14 has enabled us to chart a biological timeline that goes beyond any other available measurement ruler. You are our major sponsor. This video required many hours of work, love, and dedication to be completed. Therefore, your participation is what keeps us inspired to grow even more and reach a larger audience with this valuable content. Subscribe to our channel, like, and share this video with others, as this is how YouTube will understand that you enjoyed this content and will present it to more people. Now, if you want to watch content as good as this, click on the video that's appearing on your screen. Thank you for watching, and until next time.